Sheryl Swoopes' comments about Caitlin Clark came back to haunt her. The Houston Comets all-timer was removed from this weekend's WNBA broadcast due to comments she made about the popular rookie when she was in college. Former Houston Comets all-timer Sheryl Swoopes found herself embroiled in another controversy Tuesday surrounding WNBA star Caitlin Clark. Earlier this week, ESPN's Stephen A. Smith revealed on his show that Swoopes was removed from this weekend's Indiana Fever Dallas Wings broadcast, resurfacing months-old comments by Swoopes regarding Clark's quest to break the all-time NCAA Division I scoring record. Basketball Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman replaced Swoopes on the Bally Sports broadcast and made thinly veiled references to Swoopes' controversial comments about Clark. Swoopes then took to social media, indirectly addressing Lieberman's comments with a quote. Lieberman later confirmed the report that she had replaced Swoopes for the broadcast while on Smith's show Tuesday. Lieberman also revealed that she had a conversation with Swoopes after her initial comments regarding Clark, and that it didn't go well. The two actually haven't spoken since. To understand the full scope of Swoopes and Lieberman's beef, you have to rewind back to February, when Swoopes made inaccurate statements about Clark's play on former NBA player Gilbert Arenas' podcast. During the show, Swoopes said Clark was a 25-year-old playing against a bunch of 20-year-olds, who probably takes about 40 shots a game, and that Clark's quest for the scoring record was illegitimate because she was a fifth-year senior due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Below are Swoopes' comments on the podcast, starting around the 2-hour and 6-minute mark. The simple issue with Swoopes' assertions about Clark is that they're factually inaccurate. Clark was in her 4th year at the University of Iowa, was 22 years old at the time, and averaged 22.3 shot attempts per game. Lieberman apparently let Swoopes know about her mistakes during a private conversation. I called her when Caitlin was still playing at Iowa, and she had just broken Pete Maravich's record, Lieberman said on the Stephen A. Smith show. I got off the treadmill and I called her as a friend and I said, you can say whatever you want. You can have your own opinion about anybody, but you do have to get the statistics right. I mean, facts matter. If you get ahead of this and just say, hey, I made a mistake on my numbers, then this thing is over and everybody respects your opinion. According to Lieberman, Swoopes didn't take the constructive criticism well. She got upset with me on the phone, and I was like, Cheryl, I'm not doing anything to hurt you. I'm just sharing, Lieberman said. So, our relationship is not happening at this point. I tried to talk to her at the Final Four, and she didn't want to talk to me. My life is going to be good or great with or without Sheryl Swoopes in my life. I'd rather have her in it. This isn't the first time Swoopes has shown bias against the former Iowa star. On Swoopes' own podcast, Queens of the Court, she talked about the Indiana Fever's notable improvement this season, mentioning the exploits of Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, and Kelsey Mitchell, but leaving Clark out of the discussion. Stephen A. Smith later called Swoopes out for the comments, saying she was insane to do that. Following Lieberman's appearance on Sunday's WNBA broadcast, Swoopes responded to Clark's angry fans, posting texts showing that she had apologized to Clark for the comments back in February.